Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Trekyards. I am Captain Foley.
I am Quantal Cockins, and we have returned in human form to discuss with you about the many things in the Lower Deck Season 2 episode.
Kayshawn, his eyes open.
So our eyes open, will be open to this new shuttle. Sort of new
Yes. We love ships. We didn't love shuttles, obviously, as a result. And we got a Titan shuttle, which was nice. I don't know if this is the same shuttle that we saw in Season 1.
Well, that's the point.
Blast
We'll
shield.
see. That's why we're here to show
Okay.
you, Stuart.
Okay, there you go. See?
So it's certainly nice to see, any Titan fleshing out from being a pure reference in Nemesis to seeing the bridge and the ship exterior in the last season finale, and now seeing multiple rooms, which of course we'll look at this week on Trekyards. But we want to focus on the new ship, or somewhat new ship. So gut reaction though, when you saw these clips and you saw it flying, did you think new shuttle or did you think shuttle?
I just thought shuttle. I thought it might be the same one as we saw in Season 1. I don't think it is, though. I didn't really look too much into it, honestly. So I wasn't, focusing with my Trekyards brain. I was just like, ooh, shuttle.
That's why Sam Prep is here. So the next picture shows a handy set of views of the shuttle. I mean, it is very much the same shuttle, but looks nice, looks fair, and it's nice that you get so many views in the episode. They weren't holding out for those. But the next view then is a direct side-by-side between them. So of course the Type 6A is the Cerritos one, and I might call this the Type 6B for clarity. So here are some side-by-sides.
Yeah, they're very similar for sure, but there are a few minor details there, especially the nacelles are the biggest thing, obviously. But yeah, wow, that's interesting. It looks enough like the other one that's why I was kind of like, I didn't really think about it, but side by side.
Well, I think in best traditions of other Trek shows, they've kit bashed. But what's really is this is the same thing as the Type. Well, the other Type 6, which I guess this could be an argument for all Type 6s are, tweaked around their ship class, because in Voyager, they start off using the TNG style Type 6s with the nacelles, which don't look like the Ds, but that's neither here nor there. That's the nacelles they have. And they produced a new miniature, which was sleeker, sexier, and Voyager nacelles. Only used once or twice, pretty much, but it looked much sleeker. The Cerritos shuttle obviously has the Cerritos nacelles, give or take. They're not identical, but they're clearly the same vibe. So attention to detail rather than just using one or the other. Obviously the Titan guys, they said, and I don't think most people would notice this, because why would you? They've got Titan nacelles. Didn't need to do that, but they did it. Cool.
Yep. No, that's a definitely a nice little subtle touch. And this shuttle is the Coltrane, which is interesting. The Coltrane. I don't know. So I'm not quite sure what the naming convention is for the Titan shuttles. We know that for the Cerritos, it is parks around California, state parks and stuff. So
Yeah, another thing I quite liked about this is that the striping. There's really only three differences. Well, there's four differences. The nacelles, they've got a new greebly on the top for some reason, red stripe rather than orange stripe, and it's not the same placement for whatever reason. And the back ramp is now flipped colours or different colours. So some differences, and the stripe goes on further. Next view though is another good side by side with the interior as well. And I guess in this version the stripe does go all around. Inconsistency in their own rendering, but you can see how even some of the shapes are slightly different between the two. Now it is, the one on the right is clearly a higher poly mesh. The other one's more of a drawn version. In fact, I think it's probably a 2D version, which OD animated. But the interior is same but different. They've changed the colours a bit, changed the lighting a little bit. It's all subtle, but it does just have that Titan feel by having those, just literally just changing the silvers into the yellows and purples. It's like, boom, there we go. Sovereignty. And that's attention to detail. It really is.
yeah, I mean, I didn't realize that the interiors were so similar, actually. So that's really cool. And even the internal doors you can see, which are really neat. Yeah, they really do pay attention to what's going on, don't they? I love that.
And while not really a new shuttle, it's still I wanted to give them praise for putting the effort in to actually make a custom Titan variant, even if it is just a few things. And I do wish the nacelles were a little bit different, because literally downscaling massive nacelles to a thing is a bit daft, especially when they're so unique as Titan. But hey ho.
Didn't they change the back of them a little bit for the shuttle?
Yeah.
They're not quite the same as on the Titan, but the front and the side definitely.
They haven't got internal glows basically. They've just less glowy elements. but give or take they're the same. But the last view is a nice comparison of everything again, and you can see the Titan nacelles there from the Titan model, so you can see where they pulled it right from.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, and it was subtle enough that I thought it's probably just the same class of shuttle. But doing the side-by-sides, thank you so much, Samuel. That is amazing because it really helps out and it shows people out there as well who might have missed that also. But we want to, yeah, like you said, we want to give praise to Mike McMahon and his team for their attention to detail and for just their love of all things Trek. So absolutely, we want to point this stuff out.
But also, it might set a precedent whereby if we see other variants or other ships, they might have similar nacelles and tweaks. You know, since this is many years later, maybe the Type 6 we saw in TNG was kind of the baseline model that was like, hey, we've got a new shuttle. And then the Voyager variant was the, let's do a new version. And this became the 6A was the first variant frame, meaning the inner housing, as the workhorse shuttle of the fleet. It's older, it's more reliable, whatever. And then they just swapped nacelles for whatever reason, mission profiles, whatever. I'm kind of fine with that. You know, because we do see a Type 6 directly in Season 1, so this is not a replacement. It's, please be fine to call it a Type 6B, or just Type 6A with custom nacelles, you know? Yeah. So maybe it wouldn't be very far stretch to show, if I do a fan film, showing this class shuttle with Akira nacelles, or Sovereign nacelles, or whatever. It's like, oh yeah. I don't think I would, you know what I mean? I don't think that's far off the beaten path.
No, that would be good, actually. That's kind of cool. There we have it, guys. A short video, but yeah, about a short little ship, because it's just a shuttle. So if you like the video, hit that like button, put it in the comments section what you thought about it. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, click the bell notification icon to all, and join us for our lives and stuff. We do live discussions about stuff like this all the time, and Samuel is great for finding those side-by-sides and putting all that hard work in, and I really appreciate it, because a lot of times it's stuff that I might have subtly noticed, but to see the side-by-side is very important. So hopefully you guys also enjoy it, and will join us for the lives and help us out with the channel.
But if you don't have the time to join those things live, because Super Chats are during the live, then helps out during on Patreon. It's a monthly service. Every dollar does help, and you see the amount of stuff we do on these shows during the shows. And if this is going to be the next year of our lives, we would love to be able to pay rent, etc. Yeah. Or one-time donation at trekyards@hotmail.com. That is the PayPal. Those go towards show costs like new kit, etc. And we always do want to improve, and we try to. And of course, joining the channel, which you can do at any time on the YouTube. It's like super chatting, but not at all, because it's like super chatting, but not at all. But it's on YouTube. It's Patreon, but on YouTube, and actually really helpful as well. And it's great because you have a little an icon next to your name on our chats, so we know you're a supporter, and it's such a rewarding feeling to see all the names and all the logos. It fills our hearts with Type 6 shuttle love. You know, yeah.
I was gonna say Type 6 love, but yeah, okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Share this video around with other people you think might enjoy it, and we'll catch you next time. Until then, I am Captain Foley.
And I'm Connor Combs. Bye, guys.
See ya.